And this is Dan, and today I'm going to be playing, you've guessed it, Rift on low graphics. Yeah, I got two characters. Well, that's not my character. I'm gonna make some very orgasmic sounds. Sorry, but that's a bit weird. Fair enough. Yeah, but Rift, free to play. I've only ever bought membership once, and to be quite honest, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, I'd like to buy Patreon, don't. Really, just don't. Just buy points. Seriously, Patreon gives you almost nothing. Seriously, it is pointless. It's like SWOTOR, free to play, really good game on itself. I mean, for free, really good. And then them like, oh, we really want you to buy our membership. So for 2 months, it's like what? Oh, was it 12 quid? Probably cheaper than that. But yeah, it says, oh, it was like 12 quid. You buy our membership. You can buy it with Ucash, loads of other. I mean, they've got like 20 payment methods, which is really nice for an MMO. Because normally it's just give us your credit card details now. And you're like, nah, mate, 1v1 me IRL, bitch. And I'm like, you know, that happens. But with SWOTOR though, you buy a membership, you get obviously access to raids, as many instances, as much PvP, all content, including the stuff on the cartel market like Section X. You can tell I'm a fan of SWOTOR. Well, I'll stop playing, it got boring. You know, so all that, yeah. And then them like, you know, because we love you even more. We're EA, we're not trying to rip you off this time. Surprise, fucking surprise. This says, yeah, here's some store credit. We're going to give you some SWOTOR cartel market points that you can spend on cosmetics or XP boosts. And this is all coupled together with double XP. Well, I think it's double XP, double cash drop, as many loot need rolls as you want. Because in the instances which are called flashpoints, the end boss always drops the best stuff. Classic MMO, yeah. On free to play, you're only allowed to do 3 rolls. But after those 3 rolls are up, you're not allowed to go in any instances anyway. I think it was 3 or it might have been 5. But basically, yeah. And that's really good. I absolutely love that. I'm like, you know, pay for our shit. We're going to treat you. And that's fair enough. This has an in-game store. This in-game store has everything you will need, including weapon and armor actually, which is very pay-to-win-ish, but you can earn it anyway, so depends if you want to spend your money. But with this, I bought Patreon once a month for 8 quid, which I like that. You can pay for 1 month, whatever. I'll stop rambling about that shit. But I'll get to the game as well. And basically, what happened? Oh, fuck you, mate. Fuck you. But basically, what did you say? Basically, shit, balls. Yes, that one. But I bought Patreon and it gave me 20% XP boost per day, and it gave me 20% other boosts like money and shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And I thought, okay, someone's told me, I'll turn my audio down. I said, someone told me it'll give me Rex, which I think is in-game currency, for their store. And I thought, fair enough, you know, most MMOs are doing it. And apparently not. It gives you loyalty. Oh yeah, thanks, we really need loyalty when your product's shit. And then to rub it in, we pay membership for your shit product. And, oh, that's a bit harsh. It's not shit. It's pretty good, but it's like, you know, there was just like, okay, you bought our membership, no one cares. And it's like, okay. I mean, they gave you, your mount goes faster. I think 15%. 5% more cash drops. Do I have to go there? Basically, and all that shit, and I was like, And that put me off the game massively. Actually, to be quite honest, I think I played 5 days of the 2 months I bought. And I literally quit playing. And I only come back after it ran out. And by the way, if you don't use the XP boost, they accumulate. But as soon as your membership runs out, guess what? Yeah, they fuck off. You're not allowed to use them anymore. It just disappears from your spell panel. Because that's where it's stored. It don't give you potions, it just gives you, like, in your spell panel. So I was rather pissed off about that. They should just translate. I mean, if you're not playing and you've paid the money, they should just give it you in the form of potions, which is what this is. And it really annoyed me. But yeah, this character is primarily, I think 2 levels at level 40 something odd was done through membership within those 5 days. I just couldn't be arsed. But to be quite honest, you know, they should treat you because this game gives you everything anyway. I'm gonna turn the audio down. It's like... Let me just sort this bastard out. Right. He's dead. Smiling his face off. I've got a dodgy key, like space button, so it keeps just triggering randomly, so I'm like jumping up. Fuck you! But yeah. I mean, I like this game, and to be quite honest, I've got to level 53, the cap 60. Pretty much primarily free to play. It's a lot slower, and it can get repetitive, and I mean the first 40 levels is just grind, to be quite honest. But this game is good. It's free, and the thing that attracted me to the game first was the streamer, because, okay, you want to play a new MMO, yeah? You don't want to spend any money on it. Let's be honest, no one wants to spend money on games anymore, because to be quite, it's just too expensive. No one wants to spend money on them, and I don't blame you. I really don't. You should, because, you know, we have to support the developers, but at the end of the day, I don't think they put enough effort into the games anymore. I mean, back in the day, I'll say like the Metal Gear Solid era, and the games were in there, like Crash Bandicoot. It was all basic, and the game engines were basic, but they put effort into their games. They actually cared about their consumer base. Now it's all shit. Take Pokemon, for instance. Oh look, we've made a new game. It's got all the same Pokemon, we've just added 2 that look like penises. I mean, Beldum, really. I'm not even a fan of Pokemon anymore, but Beldum looks like a cock. Sorry, that looks like a cock. But yeah. Well, I don't know how I got onto Pokemon. Oh well. But yeah, it's like no one seems to care. And try on. I bought this and Defiant. Well, I bought membership for this, obviously. I think that's what counts as it, like. And I bought the disc copy. And I also bought Defiance. Only to find out that Tron aren't very good at making games, to be quite honest with you. They're actually really bad. Rift's really good if you're with a guild or you're with friends. But, yeah. It's same as Defiance, they're both really unsocial if you've got no one to talk to. And it's a drag. Because I mean, come on, many people play MMOs for the social aspect. A lot of people will say, no, I play just an MMO. No, you don't. You play a single player RPG if that was the case. Or you play fucking RuneScape or something. I mean, but that's what it is. It's massively multiplayer online, meaning there's lots of people. So, you know. But yeah, back onto the thing that I fucking glossed over and was talking about Pokemon. Streamers. Spoiltor's got a streamer now, which is broken as fuck. I uninstalled the game because I stopped playing. I wanted to reinstall it. Got all the way to the end, and it just crashes every time it tries to patch. And I'm like, fuck it, they're not gonna be hard. I mean, I got 2 high-level characters, well, max-level characters now. And yeah, but this one's got a streamer, and it's a very good streamer as well. If you've played WoW in the past 2 years, I'm guessing, you will have encountered it as a streamer where it downloads like 500 meg max, and then you can start playing. I think it used to be 250 meg. It's 250 meg with this. And you can start playing straight away. Well, of course, people with, say, Sky Broadband. Sky is really good, by the way. They're really good at customer service as well. Fucking hell, am I trying to sell you products here or trying to tell you about a game? But forget about that. It's like Sky. It's really good, but that's not what I'm fucking on about, I forgot. Shit. Nah. It's like, if you got a slowish internet, I mean Sky is, I ain't gonna bullshit, yeah, Sky is slowish compared to their Virgin. But you don't want to spend all day downloading something when it's gonna impede everything else. Or you don't want to leave your computer on overnight just to download a game. You want to start playing that game within the couple of hours that you decided to play. And that's what attracted me to Rift, because obviously I googled. So I mean, I heard of this game and I didn't know it was free to play, you see, until I googled it. Because it didn't do it. I mean, it's advertising now, like 4 years after it went free to play. That's useful. But yeah. So basically, I googled free to play MMOs with streamers. And loads of shit come up about, like, say, people who stream the game live and shit, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. I watched a couple, because I do like streaming. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. So I googled it, and obviously WoW come up with its trial, which I think shit. To be quite honest, you can't talk to people. Get a grip. There's always swipe on. But yeah, this come up, and I was like, ooh, this looks decent. See, artwork in games is very important to me. Not necessarily, people confuse this with graphics when I say this. It's not graphics, it's artwork. So it's got very medieval, steampunk-esque. It's got everything going on, to be quite honest. Like Japanese in some places as well, which I fucking hate. Sorry if you're Japanese, or you just like Japanese games, or I can't stand it. I really can't. I think everything's exaggerated. I don't like it. With this, I like it 'cause it's medieval. I mean, it isn't flashy. Some of the armor sets are flashy, but I mean, like, you know, it's over the top basically. But, you know, I don't like the Japanese kind of thing, so there's a lot of MMOs that people are recommending to me, and I'm like, oh, I'll go and play this, I'll have a look at the artwork, and I'm like, I can't. See, WoW, I like WoW's artwork, it's very simplistic, and it's pretty nice. But I can't stand Japanese style games, like a little fucking tiny midget geezer holding a sword 3 times the size of him. And I mean, I love Final Fantasy, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite. But I just don't like it, it annoys me. I just don't think you should, you know. I don't know. I'm just moaning. Japanese artwork just does my head in. I like some realism to it. And people go, oh, well, with fantasy games, why do you need realism when you're casting magic? Because that's English folklore. Is about fairies. Doesn't mean it ain't interesting. You know, and stuff like that. The Japanese culture is, you know, they take Western things. Like, say, every one of their anime characters do not look Japanese or Chinese or Asian in the slightest. Literally in the slightest. And then they just make their eyes big and the boobs huge. And I think that's weird. Very, very weird. But yeah, who am I to judge? I'm English, we like that. Not all of us, but still. I know I'm not being a dick, I'm just saying. Like... But yeah, that's my personal opinion. And I mean, if you didn't like if people don't like people's opinions, don't watch the videos. Obviously, I want people to watch my videos, but then again, if I'm just saying things to get your views or get people's views, I'm a prick. And that's what I think about people that are, you know, say, 2 of my favourite YouTubers, KSI and PewDiePie, both play horror games now. They're both amazing. They make me laugh. Seriously, I watch their videos all the time. And I enjoy watching their videos because they're both very funny, but you see, horror games, them 2 people are not scared of horror games. I'm sorry, it isn't even good acting. Those 2 are lying when they're screaming like that. It is a blatant lie, and if you fall for that, you're an idiot. Sorry, but you are. It's like completely and utterly bullshit the way they react. No one's. I can't play Amnesia. It scares me really badly. I'm playing Outlast at the moment, which I'm going to upload some videos of. Simply because, you know, it's new. And I like it. Because I don't like Amnesia because it's stupid. The monsters are stupid. I mean, I just think it looks daft. And I'll be back. What, Mom?